585, we put on for the city. We want rumble, who with me? Nothing but hard hustle, grinding, we gritty. Summertime, no, it's bound to get litty. So we put on for the city. 585, I just hope that they hear me. Yeah, keeping the G, keeping the G. Always with my nigga KC. Yeah, keeping the G, keeping the G, keeping the G. We put on for the city.
You are now tuning to Keeping It G with KC. And I got my boy League with me.
What up, y'all?
Ball out stay behind the camera. Yeah. And today we got some more UK drill reactions for y'all. Today we got Central C versus Digga D. What is it called? The UK Drill War.
How old is this?
Doesn't say. I don't know.
Oh, right there. A year old.
Oh, it's a year old. So it's relatively new. We ain't hear about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't heard of this.
I didn't know they had a beef.
That's why y'all watching it.
Yeah, since getting a little too much bread to be beefing with niggas, bro.
That's just bringing the bread in, man.
You know that's gonna do it. That's gonna
Motherfuckers love to hear it. So let's see.
Central C regarded the UK drill scene to become an international star, but most fans have no idea about his time on the streets or his violent beef with Digga D, another drill rapper who grew up 5 minutes away from him. From machete fights to prison status,
Digga D tough
this is the shocking story.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Digga.
5 minutes away from each other, y'all got that's sad about the world, bro. Y'all come from the same environment and y'all have an issue with each other. Just two different, and y'all 5 minutes away. Y'all got the same conditions, bro.
What was the shit we was just chopping it up before this?
Yep.
I just feel like in UK, you know they got blicks out there. We all know that niggas shoulder, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But like, I could deal with a nigga running after me with a fucking knife over a gun.
No, blick me. Don't stab me.
Oh no, I could get it, but I could run away from a knife.
Oh.
A bullet follows, bro. I'm right by that. You gotta catch me to poke me with a knife.
Stabbing.
But a gun,
crazy.
Man, you could be 20 feet away, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what if he hacks throw that bitch just hush?
Yeah, but I'm hush or something. You don't know how that bullet about to fly. That bitch,
You got 5'9".
that bitch,
bro.
see now 5 is crazy. 5 we in trouble. But like, you know what I'm saying?
Now you gotta be that's a different type of anger to stab a nigga though, bro. Like,
Yeah, if you get killed from a knife, a nigga really don't like you.
He need you up out of there.
Yeah, he really dead ass, bro. UK a little different. That's why I feel like it's like a little more dangerous if you think about it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Because niggas walking around with these big ass machetes.
Bro, they got them bitches in the joggers,
yeah,
bro. They just
like what's wrong with you?
Bro.
Like what? Where do you go buy those? You
What
go
did the one nigga send us? He sent us the machete. The nigga like he was like you American youths shoot men 25, 30 feet. You ever ran down on the man? I'm like, what?
Never.
That ass. I'm like,
you got something demonic in your head telling you gotta butcher a nigga. I'm cool.
on my page with that shit.
Word.
Under deadly beef. Central C and Digga D are both from London's West End in an area called Ladbroke. Digga D spent his entire early life there, but Central C's family ended up moving 5 minutes away to a neighborhood called Shepherd's Bush. Shepherd's Bush and Ladbroke are two of the most violent areas of the West End. Ladbroke actually has a lot of wealthy people and nice homes though.
Nigga! Almost just got madder than a bitch.
What happened?
That shit like a resort. What the fuck is he talking about?
Not the trench.
You see KC, did you see what I just seen, KC?
Violent areas of the
This
West
nice ass area.
Ladbroke
You can eat off the fucking concrete over there. What is this? This shit look like a movie.
Yeah, that ass, bro.
KC, that look nicer than a bitch, bro. I don't know where this West End at.
Compared to our trenches, definitely.
Nah, 100%.
Definitely.
So I wonder what they luxury shit look like. Probably some
nice homes though. It's a wild place because on one side of the street you have families who can't afford food.
Okay.
Oh, the PJs don't look that. Okay.
That look a little more treacherous.
Yeah. It's a wild.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The project building, I understand that. That look a little more treacherous, but still.
That shit look like a Motel 5.
But it still look cleaner. It ain't trashy outside like that. It still look a little cleaner.
Yeah. That's probably what it is. They ain't filthy.
Yeah,
they clean up.
Okay, that makes more sense.
They ain't filthy.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all actually give a fuck.
We got some filthy motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a nice area. I could get busy with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
though kids with parents who buy Rolexes. Back in the day, both areas were under the umbrella of one gang called 916. It's not clear what went down behind the scenes, but at some point they had an internal beef and ended up splitting the hoods apart. The crew from Ladbroke became known as 1011, and the dudes in Shepherd's Bush started two new gangs called 12 World and 12 Anti. Even though they technically two different sets, 12 World and 12 Anti are clicked up heavy and share the same ops. Central C and Digga D also went to the same school for a while.
Man, what? Same school. But I guess we can relate. Cause we was just chopping it up like that. Like there's certain niggas in high school that we went to, literally are on two different sides. Like nigga, you know what I'm saying? We had the west side niggas and the north side niggas in the same
east
school.
Side, and our school was on the east side.
And the school was on the east side.
You know how that shit goes.
Shit was tricky, but
Southside niggas in there too.
Like Leak said, during school time, everything was peaceful. For the most part.
Bro, no, I ain't gonna lie. That was the craziest shit to me. That was the shocker to me, at least from my school when we grew up, because there was so many hoods there, gang. In between them bells, that shit was cordial. But that let out happened.
It's lit.
It was a movie, like
anything can happen. Niggas got blicks tucked in the bush or somewhere. Anything can happen.
Wicked.
They was a couple of years apart, and Digga ended up getting kicked out pretty early after he got caught with weed. C was always surrounded by street activity, but he actually tried working a legit job before hopping off the porch. C started working at a shoe store, but it ain't take long for him to realize that the real money was in the trenches. After just 3 weeks, he knew that working retail wasn't going to support the kind of lifestyle he wanted, so he bounced and started moving weight instead. Around the same time, C was...
I be wondering, like, the niggas that be making shit like this, is you snitching?
No, they get on the information.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of this should be public record. A lot of this should be like public knowledge, just out there.
Like, don't be, you know what I'm saying? My mom ain't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, type shit. They do paint a narrative. They do paint a narrative.
That nigga don't know them, bro. They put that information on the internet, bro.
It's allegedly though. Don't they say shit like that in the beginning of the videos? Like all of this is alleged, it ain't, you know, but they paint the picture though.
But like, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Remember that nigga, what's the nigga from the time I was doing the documentaries and shit like that?
Yeah.
They used to be selling information because they want to brag out their career. You need that in
Whole time.
told you, man.
Whole time. Niggas be trying to say they don't want this, but they want that, you know? That should be weird, bro.
I guess that makes a lot more sense.
In the music industry, he came up listening to reggae, dancehall, and American rap that his dad would play when he visited.
See, that's why I feel like he just said he grew up listening to American rap. I'm sure not only did he listen to the rap music, but he watched our movies. Because remember when he dropped that one freestyle where he was going Scotty, bro, talking about like paid in full scenes or like streets in the city and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, how the fuck he know all that shit?
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
They're combining it all to try and find his own sound. Digga D got an early start with rap too. His parents introduced him to a lot of Jamaican reggae, and Digga started writing his own music at around 12 years old. He didn't have a stable childhood at all, and spent a lot of time at a place called the Harrow Club. The Harrow Club is a center for disadvantaged kids that's been around since 1883, and Digga says it was crazy important to him back in the day. When it was too cold to be outside, he didn't have anywhere to go. Digga and his homies would play football inside and started hanging out in the building's old recording studio. That's where he started laying down his first tracks. Around the same time, Digga suffered a tragic loss. When he was 11 years old, the grandma Digga lived with at the time suddenly passed away. He paid tribute to her on the track Intro and raps, Mom's Life, I was 11 or 12, with half an M and some digital scales. Then with my nan, used to sneak in girls. 177 South Tram Crescent, my nan got cancer. I was 11. She passed away, no she went to heaven. She's on my mind, that's all through lessons. He dropped his first single just a couple years later, but it would take a while before he had any real success in the industry. Digga still had both feet in the trenches while he was working on his craft. Him and his 1011 homies
Like
went pressure on the ops in the streets and in the booth. One of their ops sets is a group called Endgame, and in 2017, one of their affiliates was brutally stabbed to death in the middle of the...
I want to troll.
Okay.
They gotta do something with a knife, bro. Stop doing the blick motion, bro. They gotta do a knife motion. They can't do the blick motion, bro.
Something like that, Lee?
Hey, dead ass. I'm trolling.
Today, Abdullahi Tarabi, aka T.
Hold on, his name is what? Halabi what?
Dead in the middle of the day.
Abdullah. Yeah, I ain't even gonna try to pronounce it.
Abdullahi Tarabi.
Crazy.
Your name is AT, my boy.
Liz was caught with 2 ops and stabbed twice. He ran away screaming for help while a bunch of horrified families watched it happen. Then he tragically collapsed around 100 yards away and died at the scene.
Damn. Alright, hold on.
Then he tragically collapsed around 100 yards away and died at the bunch of orphan T-Wiz was caught by 2 ops and stabbed twice. He ran away screaming for help while a bunch of horrified families watched it happen. Then he tragically collapsed around 100 yards away and died at the scene. Around 2016 and 2017, Digga and the rest of 1011 started dropping some of the most savage drill tracks in UK history. And on the song Kill Confirmed, Digga dissed T-Wiz and his brother in raps. If you run too slow, then you're pissed. When you touch on from the end, everyone knows that's Fizz.
Nigga said if you run too slow, then you're pissed. Bitch, that mean they gon' stab the fuck out you. Damn.
Bro.
A chest shot. He just never died like his bro T-Wiz. Digga was popping off like crazy and helped put UK drill on the map.
That's what I'm talking.
Digga was popping off like crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that whole suit right there, I'm jacking it.
Dude, look itchy as fuck.
That shit look, it gotta be some Marnie.
Helped put UK drill on the map.
Yeah.
But instead of going all in with the music, he was still active in the streets. And at the end of 2017, he got locked up with a bunch of other 1011 affiliates for allegedly planning an attack on 12-world. 1011 had beef with a few different sets on the west end, but they was always taking shots at dudes from Shepherd's Bush. The 1011 track next up went viral like crazy and racked up over 1 million streams in under a couple of weeks. And on the track, Digga's homie Sabo raps. How many times have I read on Bush? Like one of the boys gotta go. Back out my ting and make man swim. Like jig man down on votes. Catch me up and stab up his head. Then 10 toes back to the grove.
I ain't gonna lie, getting stabbed in the head is crazy. Getting stabbed in the head is
That
crazy.
shit like fucking coconut.
Bro,
Like,
yeah.
like that shit.
Getting
what?
stabbed in your melon is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like, you gotta be on, you really gotta hate me, bro.
Not even that though, like, what did I do?
To get sliced in the
I don't know,
melon.
guys. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you know you felt that before that, like, yo, bro, I really wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Slash a nigga in his melon is crazy, though, Lee. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, that's how I feel about niggas that give out headshots. You want some kill confirmed shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might give a nigga a leg warmer. Pow! You know what I'm saying? But the headshot,
nah, you can't up and hit nigga the leg, cause he might pack a punch your ass. Like, you gotta.
But a headshot is crazy.
You can't uplift just to shoot a nigga
That's
in
a
the leg,
closed
though,
casket, bro. Your mama can't see you at
bro.
all. That's fucked
I ain't
up.
gonna lie. Shooting a nigga in the leg and thinking ain't shit gonna happen is crazy.
I don't see niggas get popped in the legs and not make it.
Type shit, you right? I guess.
Bullets do travel like a motherfucker, but
Yes.
a headshot is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry.
All
Slice a
this shit
nigga in
like
his melon is crazy.
Niggas gotta start pulling the gloves back on.
I swear, yo, bro. If they just eliminate all the guns on Earth, bro, I might start popping back outside. Bro.
You know what it is? I think niggas gotta make a law. No recording fights. If you record a fight, nigga, you can hit with
You
a.
hear what people say? The most dangerous person to fight is the cameraman.
There's no cap. 'Cause that's why it's niggas like you, Bess. Always want to post niggas getting whooped. You know what I'm saying? The niggas is scared now. Did you feel me?
Yeah.
All the time it's just
Yo,
the niggas who there.
But I'm telling you, League, if they come back out with a time period where niggas is just throwing these,
Nah, that shit over.
I'm back outside, bro. Yo, League, I might go in and everywhere at a time, but like, bitch, I'm ready to do it. What y'all want to do? Who want what? I'm ready to throw these at any given. Same thing with pulling up and doing my push-ups, League. I'm ready to get money whenever. Whenever.
I feel you.
But all this shooting shit, bro, I'm cool, bro.
They too chubby to be fighting, bro.
Not me, I got
know.
stamina, no freak, no Diddy, bro. I got
don't
time.
get shit let me not even, you know? But
This shit, you know what I'm saying, bro, but I couldn't
That's
fuck with the
funnier than
UK,
the-
bro. Y'all slicing niggas in they melon.
nah, y'all can keep
The
it.
cops found Digga and his homies on their way to 12-world territory carrying baseball bats and machetes.
Golly.
Conspiracy to commit violent disorder. They all trying
In
to
the
plan
spot,
it,
though,
music
Casey.
video.
Like, y'all carrying not Blitz, excuse my French, big ass machetes and baseball bats. Y'all look like y'all up to no fucking good. Where are you going?
Buy some shit like that,
Like,
though.
yeah, bro, they walking around with it outside. Like, bro, what are we doing here, bro? What are we
That shit
doing?
is like 3 feet long, bro.
Man, no freak
The
that
fuck?
shit, bro.
Yeah, that's
Big
crazy.
ass machete. Where are you going, bro? Where you going?
Yo, but the cops didn't buy it and Digga got hit with one.
This
Niggas getting hit with a sentence for carrying out a machete.
Yeah, move around.
intelligent, adaptive.
He getting money, whoever did this vid for
Your
that.
sentence.
How about you, big dog?
But like, a year sentence for a machete is crazy.
I mean, when you think about it though, it's a deadly weapon, but it's not like
You didn't catch me using it or attempting to.
low key niggas go all kind of say it's a tool. Like a knife is really a tool.
Gangster, I'm about to
Really
go
a
build
tool.
some
Yeah,
shit.
I'm about to go hack this grass, this long ass grass.
I'm about to go chop a tree.
Literally, that's what machete
my
is
backyard.
for.
I'm about to go back there and get busy.
That's your whole time of
Bro, you get the right lure, you might be alright.
I'm telling you.
I'm not doing a year for this, bro.
You got a
I don't
public
got a
defender,
gun.
you're done.
Yeah, public
But if you
defender.
drop that bag, he's
you're
gonna
fried.
That's how you
Machete?
put the law fraud. The law is like how you say the shit?
Fraudulent?
No, it's look, this that education we talking about. What the fuck? Y'all know what I'm trying to say, bitch ass niggas. The point is that the shit is contradicting itself. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta have a bag and you can beat it.
Yeah, it's rigged, bro. That shit is rigged for real, bro. Like same thing how I feel about this Donald Trump nigga, bro. He's a fucking felon. He's our president, bro.
I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with that orange nigga. I love Trump. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck.
I don't love nothing, bro. He's the reason why I fell out of politics, bro. Like in 2017, I had picking economics. I was all the way in it, bro.
Word?
But when when he got elected president back then, bro, I said nah. Something about this white nigga I don't like, bro.
That's the thing though. People always the reason why I fuck with Trump, we going off a little tangent, but this for keeping the G. We gotta keep it a buck with the guys. You gave your opinion and I'm giving mine's is this. He not a politician, gang. A lot of politicians that you know what I'm saying, in America has proven that they can be bought.
Yes.
This man don't need
He's buying it.
Bro, he doing the shit that you know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers couldn't
He for the
even
working
fathom.
man, bro. He for the working man.
And that's why I can't say I'm totally against him, because his whole reasoning of like people abusing the system that's coming out of my paycheck every week, I'm all for it. Because there's certain niggas in the world that is just lazy and don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming out of my taxes every week. So if he gonna minimize that, so be it. Okay, I understand for like the older generation that actually needs it. It depends on the assistance, bro.
Yeah.
But niggas that's our age or younger, or even a little older, that just don't want to get off your ass and do nothing, that shame on y'all, bro. Cause I'm paying for that shit, bro. I don't get food stamps, nigga. None of that extra shit, bro. But back to this shit.
Locked up right when the music was gaining traction was bad, but the situation had way more consequences than anyone expected. While he was in court, cops started taking a closer look at Digga's music videos and lyrics and realized 1011 was talking about real life situations in their tracks. They thought the music might lead to more violence in the streets, so they...
I feel like when it comes to rap music that niggas that's from the trenches are involved in shit like that, or just hood niggas, bro, it just sound better when you speak of real stories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas can feel your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And they can feel what you talking, you know what I'm saying? Because you really mean what you talking about. So like the niggas, because there's certain rappers that will tell you like Future, he rap about all these drugs he takes, but he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Then Nicki exposed him for that shit?
I don't know who, I think he exposed himself.
Yeah, Nicki said some shit like, nigga, you don't even get high from your, you know what I'm saying? All that shit you say you be doing, you don't even do it.
He make crazy music about sipping lean, all type, but he don't indulge, which is not wrong, bro. But like I was saying, when niggas talk about real situations or real scenarios, bro, they hit different, bro. And that's why I feel bad for niggas like Boosie that had, you know what I'm saying, niggas was trying to throw you know what I'm saying? They was trying to throw my son away for his lyrics. And they passed that law that shit ain't, you know what I'm saying, you can't do that. So big ups for that. I hope that
same. So you think that's part of the reason? I'm in country. You think that's part of the reason why niggas be chasing the image so much? They try to build the story before they,
Yes, they gotta be tough before they start to rap. Yes, they say, bro.
I think it's still like his legacy still living. He was in the game for that long. Juice WRLD.
Yes, it's
bro didn't die, he probably would have been the biggest in the rap.
Yeah, because they can relate to his story though.
No. Oh shit, I forgot about you.
Juice WRLD he'd have been the biggest star right now. He'd have been like our Michael Jackson.
Low P.
I don't think nobody would have been bigger than Ye, but I think Von would have probably surpassed Chief.
Nah, for sure.
He would have surpassed Chief.
Because we thought Chief Keef was really living when he rapped. We found out Von was the one that was doing all the...
Nah, Chief Keef was really shooting at the ops and all that.
He shot at 12. Man.
Yeah, he shot at the cops when he was like 12.
Yeah, at 12.
But King Von was putting in pain. His reason they came over.
Oh, for sure.
I respect it, bro, but like...
I ain't respect...
Can I keep it 100 with you niggas? I never really fuck with King Von music, bro.
Nah, that crazy story was crazy.
Fuck crazy story, why he told, all that extra shit.
I mean,
my first time hearing that crazy story.
He not ass, bro, but like I said, I don't really care for it. I can do without it.
I respect it.
They hit Digga with a criminal behavior order and required him to get permission from the police to release new music,
Yeah.
ban him from talking about specific areas of London, and ban him from referencing any real crimes or the people involved with them. Plus,
He can't talk about where he's from. That's ass, bro. The 12 banned son from talking about areas in London. What am what if he's never been outside of London? What am I supposed to talk about? That's where I grew up.
Look how they doing Young Thug. He can't talk about certain shit. And then
That's gay.
11's music videos were taken off of YouTube by the police.
How they controlling this,
They had
bro?
already run up huge numbers and were building a worldwide audience with their music videos. But the cops put a massive
So I still don't know why him and Central C are beefing. That doesn't make sense to me yet. They didn't. Maybe we didn't get that far in the story yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you hear anything? Because I don't.
Just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, they grew up on opposite sides. Who knows? It may
They
be
grew
something
up
before.
5 minutes down from each other.
Yeah, literally,
They, you know
man.
what I'm saying? They went to the same high school. Where is this beef coming from?
Ain't shit new under the
I mean,
sun.
they're in 2 different gangs. Cool, but where is this beef coming from?
Usually 3
took
things.
the videos down. If Digga put out any music that the cops thought broke the CBO, they could take him right back to prison. There was nothing he could do about it.
Damn.
Anti-censorship groups came out to fight for Digga's freedom from the CBO, but none of it worked, and he had to learn how to make drill music under the crazy rules they put on him. While Digga
he's not even doing full potential when y'all react to his music.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So y'all probably think it's ass by him. It's like, you can see why.
Nah, me and Leak didn't hear an ass song from Digga D if I can remember. Every song that we reacted to was at least an 8 or better. Son nice, yeah, son nice.
I knew he was nice, but he definitely got some mid. 100%
Yeah, some mid?
100% he got mid.
You might be right there.
He definitely got mid.
I haven't heard no terrible tracks.
Nah, nothing terrible. Definitely mid though.
But his mid probably like best side. It's probably
Yeah,
because
probably.
he been restricted from saying certain
Type
shit.
Yep.
Hey, drill. Central C was working on his own crap.
Politics,
He hopped on the track and
Let me guess. You're thinking
All
about
these
going
damn
and
ads.
as a therapist,
I'm trying to get
of
chicken,
course
bro.
I'm gonna say that's
Watch
a
out.
great idea.
Nothing remix from J.U. back in 2015, which led to him getting a feature with Dave. Dave is one of the hottest UK rappers in the world right now. But back then, he was
Hold on, we heard this song. The Future with Central C and Dave. I think that song is on 2K.
He got a couple of them.
still underground, so Central C didn't get a lot of shine from working with him. Back then, Central C was rapping with autotune and making pretty generic trap songs. He dropped his first single in 2016 and followed it up with 2 projects in 2017. None of it made much of an impact in the UK drill scene. While he was trying to get the music poppin', C was still in the streets though. And in 2018, the beef between him and Digga D almost took a deadly turn. In 2018, Digga came back home after serving time for allegedly planning the attack on 12 World. He wasn't going to just keep his head down and focus on the music though. And in November, he allegedly caught Central C and his brother on the street. On November 30th, 2018, Central C was with his little brother and some of their homies on the block, when Digga D and one of his people pulled up on them and started some kind of argument. It's not clear what the situation was really about, but it got so heated that Digga allegedly pulled out a blade and stabbed Central C's brother. Digga and the other dude were both arrested.
So there goes the beef. This is why it started, but I want to know why they were so mad to him for it to get to that point.
I was literally about to say, man, it either be like two mans that some shit that was cool, some weird shit happened, a female or some bread.
Yeah, that's the only thing. The only 3 things I could think of. But stabbing my little brother is crazy, bro. Stabbing my little man, I don't know, man. Stabbing my little brother is crazy.
I don't know, bro. That
I'd have popped your head off, bro. No free, bro.
Went back to prison for violating his criminal behavior order. The charges ended up getting dropped, but Digga still had to deal with some life-changing consequences over it. While he was back on the inside, someone attacked Digga with a blade they made out of a tuna can and stabbed him in the eye. Digga lost vision in the eye, and his lawyer said he was dealing with PTSD over the situation. He still wasn't allowed.
That nigga said he made
A blade out of a tuna can.
a tuna can. Niggas got too much time on their hands.
Tuna can in jail is crazy, bro.
Nigga, you ever open up a tuna can, Bess?
Yeah.
You know how sharp that shit is?
Sharper than the bitch.
What the fuck is he in there doing?
Speak on any real-life violence in his music, but last year, Digga allegedly admitted to stabbing Central C's brother on a leaked track where he raps, "Who the fuck is Central C? The only wild in West is me." He shoved his brother, went to jail, but still took the not guilty
That
plea.
worked.
And on another leak, he said, "Don't compare me to Central C. He just stood there and watched me cheat his brother. I went to jail for that little fucker. I still came home to the nice and supper. Central C.
Damn, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You ain't gonna keep talking about my little bro, bro.
Oh, shoulder and grabs. Last time I let that slide. This time I ain't gonna let that run. They made a diss track. That shit was too whack to get a response. It's sad, cat. I love my hood where I'm from. But that place ain't where I belong. Then he took it a step further on the track into the beginning and said, see the way I chop it? Would have thought I had a black belt. I don't even need practice. I'm a natural. I want to hit Tennessee and don't mean Nashville. The line was about a model that Digga D used to date in Tennessee Threshold. Obviously the diss ain't having too pressed though. Cause Digga just tweeted, rapping about 10, that's your way of payback? Damn, little bro. Digga D and Central C were already obstacles.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with Central C, but that was a weak ass response.
A lot of niggas ain't for the net. A lot of times, I ain't gonna lie,
That was a diss track. You gonna diss me, Don't, you ain't say shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep shit, even to that point, cause you seeing it so evident now with all this Rico, with all it, he just brought up Thug. All them niggas,
That's
bro.
a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That shit been played out. But now it's,
I wouldn't have said nothing.
Played out.
I just wouldn't have said anything.
You know what I'm saying?
If you gonna diss track it, bro. Hello?
I mean, they may be labeling it a diss track, but the whole time he just probably venting about the shit, saying whatever piece he want.
I wouldn't have said nothing about it. I wouldn't have said nothing about it, bro.
I feel you.
He talking about somebody let that shit slide the first time. Like, no. You sound weird. They're like, bro, no. I wouldn't have said anything, bro. I wouldn't have said anything.
I get what you're saying. Like, it's better off you not saying shit at all. It's better off
you just shut the fuck up and say, yeah.
Let your brother get.
You just let it rock?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, bro, what? Yo, no. Like, no. I'm not letting that rock, Lee. And if you let it rock, don't bring it up in the track and make you sound pussy. I'm sorry. Make you sound pussy. To me. I don't know, bro.
They rap. But there's another reason Digga has issues.
Like, does that make sense though? Like, yeah, bro.
I'm trying to keep this shit together.
I'm trying to keep it being with niggas, bro. Like, that sound pussy, bro.
Funny, bro.
I let that shit slide the first time, but next time, it shouldn't be a next time.
Right.
Your brother shouldn't get poked up for you again, ever. What are you talking about next time? I'm by that.
At least 2018, Digga has been sending shots back and forth to the rapper named Fredo.
I gotta keep it a buck. See now, Fredo, he out of all them niggas, I think Fredo really a real gangster. Even though how he rap.
Fredo?
Yeah, even though I could be wrong. I could be biased because I think he a thug, but my son Fredo, we used to fuck with Fredo heavy.
Nah, yeah, he started doing bullshit.
He started saying funny shit.
Man, bullshit, bro. I'm like, where did this come from?
Yeah, he started off hot, then he started mid, then it was ass.
Basura. It's all up though.
Yeah, he seemed like the most gangster nigga out of all of them so far to me. Out of those three so far.
I won't know.
Time
I could be
Fredo on
wrong.
Instagram Live and said that he's not making music with anyone from Ladbroke Grove. Later, Digga was on live and someone started playing the track from Fredo and Dave. Digga made it clear that he wasn't rocking with either one of them and said to turn it off.
See what I'm saying? I'm not turning this shit off, man.
Then after the news broke that Digga got stabbed in jail, the UK rap page put up a post wishing him well, and Fredo sent a sneak diss by commenting an ambulance emoji. Central C linking up with Fredo and Dave could be one reason that Digga has so much beef with him, but some fans think it all comes from jealousy. Central C has been in the game almost as long as Digga, but it took him a lot longer to pop up.
What you think about that, kid?
2020.
What you think about that, like, the street shit bleeding into business? Where to the point where when there is blood behind certain shit, niggas be wanting you to pick a side.
As far as business, like pick a side.
This is like this. What I'm saying, they bring this is their business, bro. This is how these niggas feed their families, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, and like Dave ain't into that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And they low. You know what I mean? You see?
I feel like it shouldn't bleed over to the business of people like Dave. If I'm neutral and I don't got nothing to do with neither one of y'all, you shouldn't have a problem with me doing business with him over here and vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm just a musician. Whatever y'all got going on is what y'all got going on. I'm here to get paid and do the shit I love. It shouldn't interfere. But on the same sense, I can understand why certain niggas like, oh, you fucking with that nigga? You know what I'm saying? And Dave gotta respect that. If you like, yo, if you fucking with that nigga for real, I ain't really trying to do no track with you. No beef towards you. There should be no animosity towards Dave. But on the business aspect, I don't do business with niggas that do business with that nigga. You gotta respect that.
Why does it seem like the controversy is the business though? Like,
I don't think the controversy is the business. It's just it's just life. You know what I'm saying? Life how it is, bro. Like, nigga,
these niggas rich though.
True.
Like, they could literally disappear.
But that's the point. That's the principle. I'm already rich, so I don't need your business. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to
But
collab.
it still won't be. Everybody's rich, but niggas still want that street credit, that street
There we
respect,
go, bro.
man.
So, like I said, like you said, it shouldn't interfere, but it's life, nigga. I am a street nigga. It's a code. Everybody live by a code that's from the streets, right or wrong. Rather you abide to it or you disobey it. But it's a code, bro.
Nah, I think that shit false. That code shit. Niggas be making shit to the codes and take shit away from it.
You're not wrong,
year, bro.
But like I said, how I feel is, I'm not a street nigga, like, so I could be wrong. But in my eyes, there's a code, nigga. And if this is the code, it's supposed to be a code. But if he the ops and you fucking with that nigga over there, I'm gonna leave you niggas over there. That's your man. You in there. You know what I'm saying? But I get where you coming from. It shouldn't interfere with the business.
Yeah, cause it's like, why we here then? We millionaires, gang.
Yeah.
You know, look at it like that, bro. Because Lil Durk was getting slide for blind.
Yeah, they was beating that drum for so long, bro. And now look at it, bro.
Yeah, that's why I be like
That cold shit, bro.
But y'all have different mindset. Niggas be getting rich and still won't prove that they still street. You ain't that, bro, every rapper, if you watch the interview, you know, they first thing say, I'm not no rapper, I'm a street nigga. Nigga, you making money on rap. Why you trying to be a street nigga?
Facts.
I don't rap, I shoot niggas, I try.
I don't know though, cause a lot of the lost nigga experience, it wasn't in the public eye that way. I was never no public figure. Niggas ain't never had to diss me. Nah, but that's what I'm saying though. So I can't say if I was in his shoes that I wouldn't react the same way. I'd probably be on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Nah, niggas just wanna be street, bro. It's for the bitches and shit, bro. You know,
that's my thing.
There you go, Beth. See, that's why Beth's a real nigga, cause he telling the truth. You niggas soft as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Nigga,
I'm not gonna sit here and say like I get a million bitches, but I never had a problem with the ladies, and I'm not no street nigga, bro.
Yeah, but
like I've never had a problem with that.
Alright, let me tell you what.
Females want a nigga that got money and got some motion.
Okay.
It don't got nothing to do with the pay you put. They don't give a fuck how many hats you have.
They do.
They don't give a fuck about how many hats you have, bro.
Let me tell you.
If your pockets is healthy, you dress good, and you smell good, you in it.
Pockets. Listen, niggas that had the most bitches in high school was athletes, niggas that got money, or niggas that got fly.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody don't got enough money to get fly. That's hard to go get money and get fly. Like, you feel me? Especially now. Niggas, you know what's easy to do? Throw the gun and be a gangster.
That shit ain't
gonna love you, bro.
No, the funny niggas got pussy too. If you was funny,
yes.
If you can make her giggle, you can make that ass jiggle.
That's it.
It was ways to do it. You just had to know what you was doing.
Right, but how many dirty niggas that you know dirty as shit, that as tough as a bitch that fuck bad bitch, you like,
no,
this nigga is dirty.
Not in my era. When you growing up with some dirty shit.
What's dirty?
And you was dirty but gangster. Bitch not fucking no stink dirty nigga.
Nah, stink is crazy. You can be dirty and not stink. You can be a clean nigga
not
dirty.
Not stink. I'm talking about dirty as in like
not fleechy.
Not fleechy, not appearance, but you like he grew up on the east side.
But he funnier than the bitch. He probably
he tough as a bitch. You feel me? Think about all the shooters that think about all the niggas that was older than his kids. Like just think about him, bro. Like fucked up Harris, bro. I want to say his name so bad, bro. And that nigga was fucking so many hoes.
Say that nigga name.
It's a gangster rap. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm fucking crying.
I don't know. Like I said though, bro.
Bitch, you want the popular nigga, and it's easy to
nah.
tough.
I was never the most popular. I was never the flyest.
Facts.
But,
not you, know what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you.
I was never the best athlete. But I had enough money to do it, you know what I'm saying? My ones and twos. I was dressing, you know what I'm saying? I kept up the par.
Now think about
I wasn't stank, but I was a decent athlete.
Now think about this. The nigga used to be doing this.
Okay.
At your school, right?
Yeah. No motion.
No motion?
No. In my school, no motion.
But she had hoes though, right?
Not in my school. No
motion.
Yo, Leak, am I lying? Am I lying?
Leave me the fuck out of this, bro.
No motion. Yo, Best. I would have known. No motion. Motherfuckers used to laugh at him on the tables, bro. You doing goofy shit, bro. Bitches used to laugh at him.
But outside school, he had motion.
Maybe over there on that side of town where he's from.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, in these high school, Niggas was right by that shit, bro. Niggas was right by that shit, bro.
Crying.
I'm glad you brought it up, because that's what I was thinking, bro. Because I was going to tell you that off camera. No motion.
I wasn't thinking about that nigga. I was thinking about...
No motion, though.
A mess. What is you scared for?
Nah. Nigga that I'm about to shoot out is a gangster rat. I don't want to stay out his way when he come home with the
He said, I want to stay out his way.
I'm crying.
Look at that. What name I said you just said?
Oh, yeah. I don't know who he is, but I'm sure he look like he ain't got no motion. He got motion?
He's a killer in a rat.
See, I'm the type of nigga you stay away from.
All the hoes.
Stay away from all niggas.
Hey, get out of here. But yeah, bro, I'm buying that.
Yeah.
Digga already had millions of streams and a big name.
Another fucking ad.
This game,
I'm gonna keep it a buck with niggas at all times, bro. Even if he'd have said his name, I swear on my mama, bro.
still pretty much underground.
I'd have said the same thing. What is he gonna do to me?
I never cared. Leak been a chubby nigga most of his life and never had a problem with it.
Central C dropped the auto-tune trap style and went all in with drill on the track Day in the Life. It was clear from the jump that he made the right move changing styles. The track popped off and ran up over 70 million views on YouTube.
Damn.
And overnight, Central C was becoming the face of the UK drill scene. C wasn't just blowing up in the rap game though. One thing that really pushed him to the next level was when he linked up with a streetwear company called Trapstar. Trapstar is kind of like Supreme, but based out of London, and the hype around the brand is crazy. While C was promoting his debut mixtape Wild West, they designed the official
Got this nigga out here.
spotlight on him.
You still do.
Wild West came out at
I like that, though.
UK albums chart and shot C straight into the mainstream. Drake co-signed him and even gave C his first modeling job for his Nike clothing line. C kept pushing and dropped more hits like Obsessed With You and Retail Therapy. Then leveled up again with the track Doja. Linked up with Cole Bennett for the music video and hit over 500 million streams on Spotify.
Damn.
By the end of 2022, he had become the first UK rapper to run up over 1 billion streams in 1 year.
Damn, over 1 billion?
Even crazier for him. He linked up with Dave again for the track Sprinter. This time, there
See, yeah, now that's the track that's on 2K. That Sprinter song.
Okay.
It won't fit in one SUV. SOS. Somebody rescue me. I got too many. It can last me the next few weeks.
I don't play that dog shit ass game no more.
top of the game.
We did a reaction to that song
was
though.
a single for their collab tape Split Decision, and the track ended up breaking the record for the longest running #1 rap song in UK history. Then Double XL added C to the 2023 freshman class, and Drake linked up with him for his On the Radar freestyle too. Central C didn't just take over UK drill; he's becoming an international star with fans all over the world.
You know,
D definitely
off topic, but nigga, y'all know Tyler the streamer, right?
Yeah.
Him and Central C was arguing because Central C said he made Nike Tech's famous.
Cent said that?
Yeah, that's what he said.
In the UK?
Worldwide.
He
Tyler said, bro, I've been wearing a Tech since I was like 12.
Yeah, I was about to
Fuck
say.
out of here, nigga.
Oh, I didn't even know who that nigga was. I think he was probably saying he had to been saying for the UK. Because we did say that his ass always wears wearing a
He
Tech.
always in a Tech, bro. But as far as worldwide,
that's crazy.
I'm sleep on that.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah, I'm sleep on that. I'm sleep on that.
Fuck
He
no.
helped pave the way for him to come through, but he's had a tough time staying out of trouble. 2020 was when Central C got his name buzzing, and that same year, Digga D pleaded guilty to a charge of violent disorder and got hit with a 2-year and 6-month sentence. The charge came after he was involved with the wild machete fight in front of a bunch of civilians outside of a shopping center. His homie Salvo went down for the situation too and took a 3-year sentence. Digga got off easy and was back home by 2021. He still had a lot of buzz on his name thanks to tracks like No Diet, which hit over 30 million views on YouTube, plus a bunch of our freestyle. But it wasn't long before he was right back in handcuffs. In July 2021, he was arrested after going to a Black Lives Matter protest and posting about it on Instagram. They booked him for inciting violence just for holding up a sign at the protest. And fans jumped in immediately to call the police
So,
out.
like, is he the Meek Mill of UK or something? He getting arrested for funny shit. I went to a protest and held up a sign and got arrested. Eat a dick.
I ain't gonna lie.
Eat a dick. Yo, eat a dick, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that low key kind of be a sign that niggas be, you know what I mean?
Ridicule. You signing me off. Like,
No.
y'all on my dick. I can't breathe without y'all smoking
12
dick.
in your city, you gotta be, you know what I mean? That shit.
You just paying me as a villain, bro. This is a peaceful protest, and I go to jail for holding up a Black Lives Matter sign. That's crash outable, bro. Like, what do you mean? Same thing with Meek Mill doing Willies in his city on a fucking motorcycle. What are you talking about? I gotta go to jail.
Cause he the leader on some shit. You do some shit to him, most niggas will fall in line, you know?
But that's crazy. Like I couldn't live like that, bro.
No.
Like goddamn, I can't tie my shoe without getting arrested.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
And I don't even want a bunch of niggas around me that's followers like that anyway.
Yeah, but like that shouldn't lead to an arrest, bro.
Yeah, that's how they look at it though.
Black Lives Matter. I can't protest peacefully.
But you gotta think about it too. They probably look at like if you say niggas, bro. Certain niggas can't go certain places because they know niggas will kill them out there. So places like how to get them the fuck out of here, forcing it to happen, that messes the whole thing.
That part. Or imagine a meat just tweet and was like, yo, loot every motherfucking store in here that you ever wanted to go to, and them niggas just
okay.
And they just went crazy. You got a crowd of 15,000 niggas that just want to listen to him, and you know what I'm saying?
But I'm by that, bro. Let me protest peacefully with the rest of the world. Bitch, if you go to arrest, okay, you right. You're not right. But that's bullshit.
Police. But just a few months later, rumors started flying that Digga had been arrested in Dubai for stabbing someone. Nobody
You got arrested in Dubai for stabbing? Why is you going to Dubai to poke a nigga up, man?
Yeah, what the fuck going on with you?
Why are you on that, bro? Why are you on that? In Dubai, bro. You know in Dubai they say you can't show public affection to your girl in the city?
Dang, they have no crime.
Yeah, they're not jacking that. So
No
you stab a nigga out there is crazy. That's crazy.
They probably never got to jail.
Digga hopped on social media to squash the rumors. He said that he had been arrested and questioned, but that he didn't hurt anyone. What's crazy about the situation is that all the legal drama hasn't even slowed Digga down. Last year, he dropped his third mixtape and debuted at #1 on the UK albums chart. And in September 2022, he launched his own label, Black Money Records. Digga is definitely more known for crashing out and getting arrested, but it seems like he's really trying to turn it all around and help keep other kids from running into the street life.
It was
Potter Paper?
Potter Paper.
Potter Paper?
Yeah, that's his name.
The nigga with the glasses that rap his ass off, right?
Yeah, lyrical nigga.
They remind me of kids.
He talks about how he understands the influence he has on kids from London and needs to think more before he speaks. He's also getting active in his local community and went back to the Hero Club to hand out clothes and food to kids who need it. He just dropped his newest project a couple of weeks ago, and on the track Fighting for My Soul, Digga addressed how he had to switch everything up to make it farther and rapped. God gave me life, so I can't tell him I'm suicidal. It's been rewritten, but I still find the time to read the Bible. I'm a rapper, that's my title, someone's idol. So I'm mindful when I talk, because if not, they'll cancel me to be spiteful. It's all a cycle. The war between Shepherd's Bush and Ladbroke led to a lot of violence and kept Digga behind bars when he could have been performing shows and dropping more music. But somehow...
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This kind of opened my eyes about this nigga Digga D though. I don't know how true this shit is. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about like the pain or the shit that he up against just to try to make it. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know?
His path a little shaky.
Yeah, bro. It's looking like he kind of getting shut out, like the black sheep on some shit, and Cinch kind of got us, you know?
Upper hand.
Yeah, he got pushed up, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yes.
Down on top. They'll probably never be cool with each other because there's too much history between them and their crews. But for right now, it looks like the beef is cooling off while they focus on their own careers.
Which is fine, because you got to focus on your career. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that. But what did you expect? Like, nigga, we not about to be best friends, nigga. You poke my brother. If anything, we forever enemy. We gonna forever be ops, bro.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit. Right or wrong, whether my brother was
I don't give a fuck what he did, bro.
It's just
smoke, bro.
I can't. You know, it's not even smoke. I just can never. We would never be that, bro. You know what I mean?
I liked it. Like you said, League, it put me on to a bunch of shit I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at that, bro. I ain't mad at that at all. You know what I mean? So I don't know if we could rate that.
I ain't gonna rate it. Just put me on game. Like I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm not into this watching. I don't give a fuck about this. I only care about the music part. You know what I'm saying? The only time niggas be in this shit is if it's from the town. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's like. But it just opened my eyes up because it's like because of that street shit, he trying to do the right thing with the industry, but his city hoeing him, the industry hoeing him, and then he got to deal with this nigga too. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing this nigga win. He probably think he nicer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That shit be.
Like, he look at it like I grew up in this.
Yeah, I really. You feel me? You probably really feel that way.
Gangster, but it is what it is, bro. So comment below if y'all feel how we feel. If y'all feel different, also let us know, man. And you know what we say, man. Keep fuck with us. We fuck with y'all, man. We out.